G'day, and welcome to the Best of the Rest F1 podcast with Sticks and Fraser. Tune in weekly to hear everything Formula One.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Fair bit.
How much is a fair bit?
I can't even hear myself. Am I coming through?
I think you are now.
Cool.
So how much is a fair bit?
Not enough for people to care.
Okay, bugger. We got another race weekend. Japanese Grand Prix. Suzuka. Are you going to say something? Or?
I don't know what you want me to say to that. That's a shit throw across.
It is an audio-only platform. You sort of need to talk.
Oh.
You can stop dancing in the corner.
Do I need to put my clothes back on?
No, there's no cameras around here. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, well, Suzuka. It's in Japan.
Pretty sick track.
We've had a week off. A lot of drivers do quite enjoy Suzuka, and I think from a fan viewpoint, it's quite entertaining to watch usually as well.
Hopefully, with the new regs, we might see a bit of action. Like Suzuka in the past, somewhat boring once the cars get going. It's a little bit hard to follow and not a whole lot of overtaking. But we might see some crazy overtakes going into... I'm blanking on what that corner's called at that back straight just before you finish the lap. It's like something R, 44R, you know what I mean? That long straight,
yeah,
they like kink left, but they're more or less at
called either.
So anyway, we might see some hecticness going on. Well, we can only hope anyway. That's what it boils down to. We're still trying to stay optimistic.
Yeah. So the teams and drivers still interpret the regs. It's all still a learning game, and they're going to develop themselves and their cars more and more. And we can just going to have to wait and see how they get a handle on the regs and how it applies to each track. It's just a waiting game, really. And then we're going to be doing a lot of waiting when we've got this break coming up. So we're going to have to enjoy Suzuka because that'll be it for 5 weeks, whatever it is.
I just want to jump back to that corner name.
Yeah, how'd you go?
130R.
Oh, that's close.
I knew it was something R. 44R didn't sound right. Don't think it was a Lewis Hamilton corner, but
you never know.
But yeah,
after he pulls off an insane overtake around it this year, it might be.
They might rename it.
Yep.
The man himself. But yeah, it's going to be a bit boring after Suzuka. What a 5-week break. I mean, man, what sort of news is going to come out? It's not like it's contract season and drivers are going to move seats. I mean, we did have a little bit of news during the week with the team principal. Team principal? Was that his job title?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Old Jonathan Wheatley has upped and left from Audi and headed over to Aston Martin.
Is that confirmed?
It is confirmed.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware.
I saw some whispers that he was going to move to Aston, but he hadn't actually announced that he was leaving Audi. And then the next day it came out that he had left Audi.
I think it was all an effective immediate type scenario. And then there's a lot of rumours with the Horner side of it, which I don't think there's anything confirmed. So there was that Horner was going to go to Aston, and then Adrian Newey had blocked that, like said, there's no way Christian Horner's coming here. That's all rumours at this stage. Then now that it's Wheatley's gone to Aston, that Christian Horner's going to go to Audi and try and head them. But yeah, all rumours at this stage. And
I heard another rumour that what's Lance Stroll's old man? Lawrence.
Yeah.
That Lawrence, Horner went to Lawrence Stroll and said, if you want me to be team principal, I need full control. Like, I need to build this thing my way. And that means that if Lance isn't performing, that I will get rid of him. And Lawrence is like, what's not happening?
Yeah.
Rumour has it. I can see that happening because realistically, like if you're Horner, you can't step into a team and run it when one of the drivers is not performing at the level.
No, not at all.
So you can't really, achieve greatness with one hand tied behind your back.
What happens, because wasn't it Mike Crack that was team principal there?
I thought you were cracking a joke there.
I tried to say it really slow and broken down so it didn't come out as the Mike Crack, but
it actually sounded more sus.
I know. It's one you can't escape.
You couldn't name your kid that, seriously.
Yeah.
Unless it's Michael Crack. And
Oh, still, it's unfortunate. How could you see that and not think of what's going to come out of it?
That's... Was that intentional?
Yeah.
Mike Crack. Yeah, you saying about Mike Crack?
Wasn't he team principal of Aston? So what happens to him now? Steps down, or is he booted?
Or was that the role that Newey took over? Because wasn't he
actually,
doing...
Yeah, no, Newey did step into team principal this year, didn't he?
As well as head aerodynamicist.
Yeah, which I thought was a bit odd because it'd be a bloody lot on his plate.
And he's also never been a team principal or sort of dabbled in that world. He's not a man that get in front of the cameras and be the head of the team and basically the messenger between the media and what's going on within the team. That's not really his role.
No.
He likes having a bit of a chat about aerodynamicist related topics, but he's not that sort of personable front. He's not a Toto Wolff.
No.
So, yeah, especially when your car comes out and it's shit and you've got to try and fix that, but then you've also got to be the man to convey that to the media. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, be diplomatic and, still give your fans confidence that you got a car. He's almost got like the doctor's type bedside manner, doesn't he?
Yeah, get the job done.
Yeah, and he was just kind of saying about how the vibrations can cause permanent damage and all this kind of stuff. Like, I reckon everyone else would have tried to sweep that under the carpet, and he's just like,
that.
Nah, yeah, she's fucked, mate.
Yeah, they would definitely pad that a bit more. They wouldn't just go, look, the driver could be fucked if they drive this car for too long. It's just how it is. I'm sure Honda weren't a big fan of that.
No.
Just throwing us under the bus.
Yeah, definitely not a good look for Honda.
But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm surprised they don't have a non-compete clause so that Wheatley can't just jump from one team to the other. Because he'd have some integrate. That's the word I'm going for. Anyway, some detailed knowledge of the inner workings of Audi and the...
You trying to say intricate?
I feel like you fucked it up too.
So do I. Intricate?
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was going for.
Overthought it. Intricate.
Fuck, we're good at talking.
Intricate.
I'm glad we started this podcast.
Yeah, that's what we're good at.
We try to bump that talking skill up. But yeah, he'd have some inside knowledge on how they're going about it, what the future upgrades, and I guess the time horizon in where they want to be, what they want to achieve, how they're going to go about it. You think that would be potential knowledge you wouldn't want to go and hand straight over to another team?
Well, no. And I don't know what the stat is, but it's like 3 or 4 teams, might be 3 teams in like 15 months. So he's gone Red Bull, Audi, and now to Aston. Like, yeah. And old Wheatley, he seemed pretty good with Audi and settled in. And when you watch the Drive to Survive with him and Bortoletto and stuff like that, like, seemed to be a good dynamic that was going on there, and quite a different style in comparison to like when he, Horner as an example, different style of a team principal, or like Flavio Briatore, because he used to work alongside him as a head mechanic as well. So
definitely a very positive bloke, uplifting kind of fella.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard whispers that it may be family related, like he wanted to be closer to his family and not be based in another country, or so maybe that's got to him and he's like, this is not going to work. But I mean, in terms of a team principal, he seems like a great bloke. You couldn't go wrong.
No, yeah, he does seem pretty solid. Would Audi, are they, based out of Germany or?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I suppose that makes things difficult. You either pick your family up and move to another country, but then they're in a different country and you're leaving every bloody second weekend. So
yeah, I believe that he's British, so Red Bull he would have been. Well, what's that? Milton Keynes.
Mm.
And then Aston, they're British, aren't they?
Mm.
So yeah, that does have a bit of a rhythm to it, bit of a pattern.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, well, Japanese Grand Prix. I guess the big thing that's going to stand out, or what I'll be looking for, is hopefully Oscar Piastri to race on Sunday.
That'd be a bloody good start.
Mate, what an absolute fucking stinker. Like, from an Australian fan standpoint, we have just been in the thick of it.
He's going to come out and win now.
I mean, that'd make up for it. That'd be nice.
It would be good.
Mate.
It's been all the hype around Mercedes, and then he'll just come out and go, nah, I've just been sandbagging like absolute maximum.
He's like, I wanted to have fun this year. I thought I'd give myself something to chase. But yeah, hopefully we can actually see some competitive, well, really competitive stuff out of both McLarens, because it's been lacking to this start of the year, considering reigning champs and all. It's a bit disappointing.
Yeah, and at this stage, it's hard to even predict them. Like, where can you say that they're going to finish, because you've had no race, like no Grand Prix to go off for Piastri, and only one for Norris, and the sprint, and neither of them have really had great qualities or great races. They've just kind of been mediocre around that 5th, 6th kind of mark. So is that where they are, or when they actually can start a few races proper?
And the sprint doesn't really reveal a whole lot, because how do the McLarens handle tyre wear over a whole race distance? Like, that comes into play. How do they go about properly managing battery, which is, I mean, you'd have a game plan going into the race, but that doesn't mean not having those reps and executing that over a few races. You're not going to get better as a driver, where Piastri hasn't raced for an extended period of time. Like, he's done the sprint race, but yeah, you're sort of just getting into the groove of it, just getting the vibe of things, and then that's it. She's done. So, I mean, there would be nerves, I'm sure, coming from him on whether, how am I going to go? Because everyone else has got a bit more experience under the belt, and I'm stuck pretty much jumping into my first race for the season.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen, Piastri has done a fantastic job at managing the battery, because he hasn't fucking used any.
Oh, that's a good call. He's the best.
But no, savage on my favourite driver.
Just fucking ripping your own number one.
Yeah. Hopefully he can start a race and finish a race, and so can his teammate. Be good to see two papayas driving around there for once.
Yeah, we want to see some bloody development. Someone to, if it's not Ferrari or maybe McLaren, might be able to challenge Mercedes. If we want to see a bit of a fight up there. But when you think about it, maybe if Mercedes do run away with it, maybe Ferrari and McLaren might be battling throughout the race. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, the winner is one thing. That's what we're all here to see. But the most that we're really interested in is battles and wheel-to-wheel racing as such. So even if we're not getting that battle for first or second, like if we're getting it throughout 3rd to 8th kind of thing, then you'd be more than happy to see that. So yeah, just want some consistency back in the sport. Don't want 7 DNFs or whatever it was last week and 6 the week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, just keen to see the cars on track again, and we'll wait and see what happens.
Well, I want to see Williams actually see a little bit of improvement there. Fucking oath, what a depressing start to the year. Like, I had a lid on it, but I was hoping for at least around that 5th position, same as last year, maybe even having a bit more of a crack. And yeah, it's been a massive letdown. And dead set, I reckon the pressure, if if Williams don't come good, or at least somewhat more competitive throughout the year, bit of pressure on Vowles, because he painted the grand picture of the 26 season, and that's the season we're targeting. And don't worry about 25. So he could be in a bit of a pressure cooker. I don't know how ruthless Williams could be in terms of moving him on and bringing someone else in if they massively miss the mark. But yeah, it's going to be an evolving storyline as the season unfolds.
Yeah, I mean, they do seem pretty invested in that long term, but yeah, when they did start getting some good results last year, it's it definitely comes as a bit of a shock to them. They haven't even scored a point yet, I don't think. So yeah, they're really going to have to start getting some shit together and getting some points in the door and working on that. I did kind of think they might have had a bit of a slow start, but yeah, I didn't think it'd be this bad. And just kind of keen to see. It's the thing that frustrates me the most at the moment, like with these new regs and everything, is the DNSs. Like, they're not even starting the race. It's just shit. Like, I can kind of understand, a few cars that have failures and whatnot throughout the race, but when you can't even get them out onto the grid, it's just disappointing. It's just not what I want to see as a racing fan.
Yeah, you want to see as competitive of a race as possible, and yeah, it just sort of sucks. I mean, you can handle cars braking throughout the race, but not getting on the grid sucks.
Certainly does.
Right, predictions. Before we jump into predictions, I've just got ChatGPT to come up with a couple of Formula One jokes.
Oh, our favourite.
These are unprompted, right?
Yep.
Just I've told it, tell me a Formula One joke.
Beautiful.
Why don't Ferrari fans ever need a roller coaster?
Why?
Because every race already has hope, strategy, confusion, and a dramatic drop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that funny, but it sort of hits where it hurts.
Yeah.
It's got another one here. What's Ferrari's real race strategy?
Why are they picking on Ferrari so much?
Absolutely ripping Ferrari.
Yeah, what's their race strategy?
We are checking.
Oh, yeah. It's just their standard go-to. But why don't they have any information already on hand?
Yeah.
Or the must be the water.
It's become an iconic moment.
Terrible.
But you can't have year after year after year after year of fucking dog shit strategy.
Yeah.
But
especially from such a high team.
I'm just trying to skim through a few of these other jokes.
Is
there
any others there?
Yeah, they...
Not worth reading?
Yeah, most of them are shit.
Yeah.
Carlos didn't lose his Ferrari seat. He was out-strategized by Ferrari.
Yeah.
Look, I think...
overplayed that one.
I think comedians might be safe for a while longer.
Yeah, I don't think their job is the first to go from ChatGPT.
And on that note, pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix. Freezer, what do you got?
How is that the transition?
Yeah, I'm just rolling over.
On that note. What note?
Well, this is probably going to be a joke prediction, so...
Well, the absolute comedy show is I've gone with Russell on pole position.
I thought you were going to go with Stroll or someone funny, but...
No,
taking it serious.
Yeah.
Look, I can't blame you because I've done the same.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure how it.
Bit hard to
was
look
on the
past.
same note, but anyway.
Bit hard to look past old George Russell.
Yeah, he's looking quick.
I'd like to pick someone else and spice it up, but he's just so far ahead at the moment.
Yeah, and like Antonelli did well last race weekend to get on top, but Russell put it in second. only having one run, and at one stage his car was not moving on track in quali, so in Q3. So yeah, for him to still be able to put it on the front row, and essentially if he got a better launch, it might have been his race. So yeah, I think Russell's looking quick, so I've stuck him on pole.
I mean, I'd love to see Antonelli rack up another pole, but yeah, I think hard to look past old Russell. Podium, third position, mate.
So third, I've gone for a bit of a throwback. A man who's done well here quite a few times, Max Verstappen.
Oh, Maxi boy.
Yeah.
You'll be happy with that.
No podium so far, which means he's well overdue. Struggling with the launch and the car failure last race weekend. So, yeah, no, I think he'll pull out a bit of a surprise. He'll do a decent quali, and
he loves it in Japan too, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. I don't know if it's his favourite track, but it's definitely up there if it's not the favourite.
I'd love to see, Max come out there and dominate a little bit.
Yeah.
Put a few drivers under pressure. I mean, he's probably not going to have the pace to go with some of the top teams or maybe Mercedes, but I can just see him having a good hard battle, holding on with the battery for a few laps and giving us a bit of entertainment.
When in Australia they had that Hadjar qualified third, and Verstappen had that issue where he crashed.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a terrible quali there, and then Shanghai, the car just wasn't there for either of them. So yeah, I've kind of got a bit of a feeling that they've ironed out whatever the bug was from Australia to Shanghai, and they might have a semi-decent car under them, and if anyone's going to pull a podium where they don't belong there, it'll be Max.
They are a little bit of an unknown. Like when you put it like that, we sort of haven't seen a lot of consistent running out of them.
No.
Yeah, it'd be good to see.
Second to McLaren.
Two underdogs coming into the weekend in terms of reliability.
And it's the three drivers that were the top three in the championship and fighting to the last race are the three that, are somewhat struggling the most.
Yeah, that's wild.
In terms of where their car potentially should be.
Well, I've gone with nothing overly exciting because I've gone with Hamilton to get another podium. I think he's a bit reinvigorated and I can see him carrying it on and running into a nice little patch of form here. So backing him in to put it on the podium again.
Oh, I like it. Hamilton for world champion.
Imagine the scenes.
Could happen. Just depends on this gap, doesn't it, between the old Ferraris and the Mercedes?
How quickly can they close it up?
Yeah, if he's in a bit of similar machinery, I reckon he's back in form.
Damn. Time will tell.
Well, you saw the way he's handling it against Leclerc. He's one of the best drivers on the grid at the moment. And Hamilton's just like, nah, you're right, boy.
Stay back there, son.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, it was good racing. Rightio, second position, mate.
I've gone Antonelli.
I've got a feeling we may have the same second, first.
There's a fair chance.
I've gone Antonelli for second as well.
And Russell for the win.
That's all right. It's hard to go past them.
At the moment, I'm still back in the Mercedes dominance. And, Russell to just kind of have that edge over Antonelli. Kind of similar to how I mentioned with the pole. Just that looks a little bit quicker and a little bit more steady and confident with where he's at.
It's a bit hard to go past them. Maybe we might have to implement the old P1 rules where you go first 1 week and then me the next, and we can't pick the same driver in the same position.
Not a bad shout.
If she keeps running like that, we might. But then again, if Mercedes are out in front, it would just be like, oh, damn, you got Russell this week. Shit.
Looks like I'm going Antonelli.
Anyway, something to consider moving forward. But I think, a bit hard to look past the two drivers at the moment. It could be interesting after this unexpected break, 5-week break.
Yep.
Could be interesting to see if any teams are able to close the gap over that period. Not sure exactly how that'd go in terms of not gathering data over that time, whether that hinders the development, but I'm sure they know roughly which direction they want to be pushing or where they're lacking. So, yeah, we might come back after this break with the gap being closed somewhat. We can only hope. But at this stage, Russell, Antonelli, 1-2. We're in great form here. Fucking oath.
Antonelli.
And Antonelli. He will sing it all the way home to second.
His little Italian melody. Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not even his name, is it?
No.
And the winner, Kimi Raikkonen.
Kimi Raikkonen.
It's like, who the fuck's it? What, me? What?
Did you say it took him like a good 10, not Antonelli, I can't remember who was announcing, but it took him like a good 5 seconds before he realised.
That he fucked it up.
Yeah.
Raikkonen hasn't raced for how long?
It's just habit though, isn't it?
4 or 5 years? Kimi, Antonelli. I guess realistically, we sort of didn't watch a whole lot when Raikkonen was dominating. But if you were watching a bunch of it,
yeah,
and then another Kimi pops in, like that's a rare name. I mean, even if another Daniel rocked in, and you're going, and then when Daniel Ricciardo, oh fuck, it's not Danny Rick.
Danny Rick.
Right, left of field. What have you got?
Left of field, I've gone for both Aston Martins to complete at least half of the race.
Oh,
it shouldn't be able to be a left of field, but I feel like that's possible because, their average is like 13, 20 laps or something.
You know what's depressing? Old Daddy Lawrence Stroll just throwing dosh around left, right and centre.
Mm.
And some blokes on the other side of the world are predicting that, oh yeah, both your cars are going to left of field, they'll finish half the race.
Maybe they should send us what fuel they don't use for the other half.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Man, they probably buy their fuel cheaper. Like race fuel is probably cheaper than regular fuel at this point.
Will be at the moment.
But yeah, I like it. But I mean, that's so depressing. That man's pumped, I'd assume, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars into this race team. And it's going to be a surprise if both cars finish more than half a race. They are fucking cooked.
We could field a car, just a random car, and we'd do better than them.
Yeah, get out there in the BT.
Yeah, you'd be, fucking over double the lap time, but
you could drive a car.
Still be able to do over half the race, surely.
Well, you could drive a car with a Honda engine, and at least it would finish the race.
Oh, yeah, your new car.
You imagine?
Get the new Honda out there.
Get the
it's got a better engine in it than they do.
Yeah, well, I drive. My hands aren't numb afterwards, so that's not too bad.
It's a good start.
My left of field is, to do with the Papaya boys.
No, go easy on them, please.
Well,
we've had enough heartache.
I'm hoping I don't really jinx them, but I've gone McLaren to have a flawless weekend in terms of reliability.
Look, I like it, but this sounds like a disaster waiting to happen now.
No major fuck-ups in the pit stop. I guess no shunts, no penalties.
Decent quality.
Reasonable quality.
Good launch. Don't drop 10 positions.
Like all that sort of stuff. We'll see what happens, but backing them in. Now that I've said that, like that is... Like there's left of field and then there's fucking La La Land. And I think I'm sort of borderline La La Land at this point.
It's another one where that like shouldn't be possible. That's depressing. Like I know flawless, like that, you could pass that just about any time regardless. But yeah, from what they've been having issues with lately.
Well, imagine if we could... The last few pods that we recorded last year, while it was the championship battle and McLaren are dominant, if we could just grab this snippet from the future and find out that one of our left of field is going to be that McLaren have a flawless weekend, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's the fall from grace? They are dominating at the moment. How bad does it get for them?
Imagine even like, I don't know, say maybe 6 months going back and McLaren's would have been dominating 1-2. You probably had both Astons in the points regularly, and then listen to this and going, oh yeah, McLaren should be able to have a flawless weekend and Aston Martins might finish half the race.
And Verstappen, we're going to see him back on the podium, hopefully, because he's had a shit.
Yeah, it's almost left to field for Verstappen to be on the podium. It's like he was just grabbed 25, turned it on its head, and going, there you go, have fun.
It's quite the shake-up when you look at it like that.
Yeah, and like I do like that side of it because of all the new regs. I just don't like how it's come about, like the not starting and even Aston struggles, like that they could potentially give their drivers permanent damage, nerve damage. Like it's not what you want to see with the highest form of racing.
Yeah,
It's the pinnacle of motorsport.
It's a bit embarrassing, that's for sure.
It's like, this is like fucking Honda Excel racing. Going out to Baskerville and we got a bit of a rattle.
I guess those engines don't make enough power to cause any vibrations through the steering wheel. So that's an upside.
They're going better than some of these ones, aren't they?
All right, last prediction. Drop the ball. Mine feels actually, a bit risky, to be honest, considering the sort of performance we've put in today's podcast.
What have you gone with?
Well, I've gone for Crofty to have a bit of a blunder over the weekend, just a few fuck-ups. But, I mean, we can't even pronounce words half the time. So
yeah, we've had 7 blunders in, half hour?
So, actually, he does a great job. You know what?
Crofty's a legend.
He fucks up from time to time, and I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll be ripping him from the comfort of the couch, no pressure, don't have millions of people listening to me. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Crofty? You got no idea, mate. Well, yeah, we fuck up constantly and we're just shooting the shit.
Some of these are pretty bad, though. It's not just mispronouncing a word, is it?
Oh, and they're still racing for the last position. And oh, no, they're finished. Yeah, no, they're done.
I don't think it was even him that realised, though.
No, it was...
Was it Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
Had to jump in and go, I think they're finished, Crofty.
Nah, she's done, Crofty. They were lapped, mate.
I think it's cooled down.
Oh, no. Antonelli's had a shocking pit stop. He's so far behind. They've had an absolute stinker. No, Crofty, he just served his 10-second penalty that you didn't stop talking about for the 10 minutes before the pit stop.
Oh, it's odd. It's odd.
I'm expecting one of those. And apparently he's on about $1 million a year, if not a bit more.
Shit. Wonder if we can get a gig.
I mean, a blunder to earning ratio, like, yeah, well, if he's making $1 million, we blunder probably a bit more, so we'll take 100 each.
Oh, easy.
It's all right.
Yeah.
And if we don't blunder, will we expect bonuses?
But they got to pay for our travel and accommodation.
Yeah, yep, and fuel.
And fuel.
Don't forget the fuel.
$100,000 in fuel.
What? 10 litres?
Yeah, feels like it.
Drop the ball.
So I've gone kind of a similar route to you. I've gone for FIA to have an absolute howler on a penalty decision.
It's their bread and butter. They're due for one.
Yeah, just a review and what
Holy shit! I've just had a thought.
You scared me.
I can see the FIA purposefully having a hectic blunder, so all eyes are on their blunder, and people stop talking about how fucked these cars are. So you imagine that?
Start fucking laying on my leg and start rooting.
ADHD, it's the finest.
Oh, that was unusual.
That's insane. Oh, we need to clip that. 2 flies on my leg rooting. That was unusual.
It was. Felt weird, and then I looked down and they were going at it. Thought it was a spider at first. Would have been more comfortable with a spider, I think.
Feels violated.
Anyway, all eyes are on FIA.
Oh, a violation has occurred.
Absolute howler.
What was my conspiracy theory? Oh, yeah, I can see them like producing a howler just so that the spotlight comes off how shit these cars are and the battery management and rah. They're like, oh, look at this. Yeah, Verstappen, you've locked up. You can't do that. Drive through.
It's like that. Do you see a Colapinto in Australia got the stop and go, but on the screen it came up Colapinto and go? Like, surely that wasn't intentional.
Colapinto and go.
Like,
that's insane.
How could you put that up intentionally? Colapinto and go.
Sounds like the start of a bad rap. Colapinto and go.
Or a shitty takeaway.
Yeah, he opens up a drive-through restaurant chain.
Yeah. One of those ones that's attached to a servo.
Oh, and it's just like shit that's been sitting in a Bain Marie for hours.
Yeah.
It's cheap, it's nasty, but it's quick.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed to get it within fucking 15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Dagwood dog. Out the window.
Yeah, you got to catch it.
Colapinto and go. Actually, we might need to cut that from the pod and we can copyright that because there could be some legs to that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Macca's crumbles because Colapinto and go comes out of nowhere. That's wild.
We might be in trouble because I tagged Valtteri Bottas in a stay in Tasmania. Looked right up his alley, so hopefully he doesn't crack the shit with us for that.
We'll come and get him on the pod.
Yeah, I thought it would be a good opportunity for him to come down, jump on. You know,
Yeah.
he's got a bit of time coming up, the time off, so
Yeah. Come and stretch the legs.
Valtteri and Tiffany can come down to old Tassie, and
Who the fuck's Tiffany?
it's his partner or his wife or...
Oh yeah, Tiff. Yeah, right. Yeah, bring Tiff. Yeah. Bring her to the pod. I know exactly who she is.
No, just for the stay.
Yeah, like she's more than welcome, Valtteri.
She's a high-end cyclist, mate. Might be good for a bit of exposure. Broaden our horizons.
Yeah, not familiar with the old bicyclists.
Bicyclists?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Not really in my wheelhouse.
Oi.
Was unintentional.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, you got any more to add for this Japanese Grand Prix, or are you going to wrap this bad boy up?
No, I think that's about it. Oh, actually, did you see a lot of teams are doing new liveries? Pretty fierce looking Godzilla theme and
Oh, like Japanese sort of spec?
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
Haas have really gone at it. I haven't got a proper look.
Like those
but
flies in your leg.
Yep. Just like the fly. Just like
Blunder! Freezing for another blunder.
just like the flies on my leg.
We need to, we'll start a blunder counter.
Nah, we'll lose count. Too high.
Mitch with the B1 of the pod.
B1.
Yeah, we got to shorten it because otherwise, if we keep blunder one, like there's going to be so many that half the podcast will be us just recalling how many times we fucked up.
B13.
B13.
This sounds like bento order.
Here
of
we
the
go.
B13, please.
Yeah, extra spicy. What do you want, Tiffany? We'll shout you a bento. Surely carbs are good for cycling up big hills and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Anyway, box.
Righto, time to get this shit show out of here. If you've somehow enjoyed it, then hit like.
You probably should go and get checked out.
Hit like, follow, subscribe. Leave us a comment or a review because we'd love to hear it. And we'll catch you on the next one.
And just make sure you leave a comment answering how much wood can a woodchuck chuck, because we really didn't get to the answer of that.
No, we didn't.
Bye.
See ya.
If this thing will fucking stop recording.
Oh, look at this. This is not a dog. This is a piece of shit.
Wave his magic driving sticks.
Yeah.